Can you imagine losing everything, your home, your health, your hope, and waking up to nothing but cold concrete and despair? Michael Thompson, a 35-year-old factory worker with calloused hands and a stubborn heart, once dreamed of a simple life in Chicago's South Side. But the city's crumbling streets, lined with boarded-up shops and howling winter winds, became his prison. When the factory shuttered without warning, his paycheck vanished, and eviction followed like a punch to the gut. Rent unpaid, belongings tossed to the curb, Michael was left with nothing but a tattered coat and fading pride. Now, under a rusted bridge, he shivered through endless nights, stomach growling as he scavenged for half-eaten burgers in alley trash cans. Passers-by ignored his pleas, their eyes sliding past like he was a ghost. "How did it come to this?" he whispered, voice cracking, the city's glowing skyline mocking his misery. Despair clawed deeper, each day blurring into a haze of hunger and shame. Yet, as snow buried his worn shoes, a faint light flickered from a nearby church garage, a whisper of hope in the darkness. Would Michael seize it, or let the void claim him? Michael stumbled toward the church garage, its dim light cutting through Chicago's icy gloom. Pastor Joe, a gruff mechanic with kind eyes, tossed him a wrench. "Fix this junker, kid, show me you're worth something." Michael's hands shook, not from cold, but from a spark of purpose. "I won't die out here," he vowed, gripping the tool like a lifeline. He started small, scrubbing grease off wrenches, watching Joe's hands dance over engines, memorizing every bolt. Exhaustion clung to him, but he stayed late, fumbling through spark plugs under flickering bulbs. The South Side mocked him, kids sneered. "Homeless guy fixing cars? Pathetic." Joe's doubts stung too. "You're no mechanic yet, Thompson." Alone, oil-stained hands trembling, Michael whispered, "Am I crazy to hope?" Doubt gnawed, but a memory of his father's voice, "You're tougher than this," stirred his soul. He dove back in, determined to prove them wrong. His first solo fix, a coughing sedan, sputtered to life. Heart pounding, he grinned, but the engine's hum felt fragile. Could this spark ignite a future, or would one mistake snuff it out? Michael's triumph was short-lived. His next repair, a stubborn truck, backfired spectacularly, the owner's curses echoing as he stormed off, leaving Michael with nothing but a dented ego. "Why keep trying?" he muttered, slumping against the garage wall, the weight of failure crushing him. Doubt clawed deeper, but a crumpled photo in his pocket, his late father smiling, whispered, "You're not done, son." That spark reignited his fire. No more giving up. Michael roared inwardly, resolve steeling his spine. He dove into manuals by flashlight, hands raw from practice, ignoring hunger pangs. Nights blurred into days, wrenching, sweating, learning through gritted teeth. The garage hummed with his relentless grind, oil stains marking his defiance. Then, a breakthrough. A beat-up sedan purred under his hands. The owner, stunned, handed over $50, grinning. "You're a wizard, man." Michael's heart soared, his first real win lighting up the darkness. But bigger jobs loomed, and whispers of doubt lingered. Neighbors still scoffed, and Joe's raised eyebrow questioned his staying power. Could one victory fuel a dream, or would the next misstep drag him back to the streets? Setbacks kept coming, wrong parts ordered, a botched brake job, furious customers. Michael's hands shook, but each mistake sharpened his skill, his mind turning errors into lessons. He worked through doubts, fueled by a fire to rise. One day, a sharp-eyed fleet owner, impressed by Michael's hustle, tossed him a lifeline. "Fix my delivery vans, and you're set." Heart racing, Michael nailed the job, securing a contract that changed everything. With savings scraped together, he leased a tiny shop, hanging a sign, "Thompson Auto." From homeless to business owner, he stood taller, Chicago's skyline no longer mocking but cheering. "Keep pushing, the light always comes," he told himself, wisdom carved from pain. The shop buzzed, wrenches clanging, customers smiling, proof that grit could rewrite a life. He hired a shelter friend, sharing his spark. The audience feels his triumph. seeing their own dreams in reach. Start small, endure, win. But growth brought risks, new rivals, tight margins. As Michael eyed expansion, old fears whispered, could he hold this victory, or would success slip like sand through his fingers? Michael's empire grew 5 bustling shops, engines roaring, Thompson Auto, a Southside beacon. Once invisible, he now stood as a symbol of the American dream, proof that grit carves paths from nothing. He hired more from shelters, training them with a firm but kind hand. Your past is just a story, write a new one. His team's loyalty fueled success, their gratitude mirroring his own. Track every penny, serve with heart, dream without limits, Michael preached, his voice steady with hard-earned wisdom. Chicago's skyline, once a taunt, now framed his triumph, each shop a testament to relentless hustle. To listeners, he urged, your struggles are your strength, start now, rise. The garage hummed with life, wrenches clanging, laughter ringing as Michael mentored his crew, his legacy alive in their hope. Standing amid the chaos, he grinned, declaring, dream big, your American dream waits. The audience feels electrified, ready to chase their own stars. As music swells, Michael's story closes with a challenge. What's stopping you? Your victory starts today. The echo lingers, inspiring action, sharing, and belief in the power of perseverance.